Hello everybody, today I wanted to explain exactly why I don't believe in contracts when it comes to my real estate clients. If you don't already know, my name is Aram. I'm a real estate agent with RE/MAX First here in the Chicagoland area. And I'm making this video because I know a lot of people have this fear that if they work with an agent, they're gonna have to be signing a contract, they're gonna be stuck with them for like 6 months, blah, 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 blah. To be honest, I'd have the same exact fear because you have half the time people are hiring agents they've never worked with before, so you don't really know what experience you're gonna get. Now, for me, the reason I don't believe in contracts is because I kind of want to put that pressure on myself to make sure I perform and get the results that I promise my clients. And number two, I never want to work with somebody that doesn't want to work with me, right? And it's extremely important to me. I don't want to tie anybody down and have them not like me anymore because they're stuck working with me for 6 months. And all they can think about for 6 months is firing me. That makes for a terrible working relationship, and that's just not how I like to do business, right? I like to have a good time. I like to work with amazing people all the time, and it makes my experience and their experience 10 times better that way. So when I go to sell a house, by law, I'm supposed to have a contract. It's called an exclusive listing agreement or exclusive right to sell. It's the same thing. The office requires us to get that signed. My workaround is, while the agreement is 6 months long, right? Because that's the requirement. I need I do mine for 3 months. Some agents do 6, some even go up to a year. For me, I do a 3-month agreement with a cancel anytime clause in it. See, the seller can't cancel on their end because they signed a 3-month agreement, but I as an agent can cancel anytime. And I have a handshake agreement with all my clients. The second you are not happy, you don't even have to explain that why you are not happy. You can just send me an email, call me, text me, be like, hey, you want to go in a different directions. There will be no fighting from me, because if you got to the point where you already want to move on to another agent, then I have not done my job well, either explaining the situation you're in or getting the results that I've promised you, and I don't deserve to be your agent anymore, right? So that's my policy on the sell side, because on sell sides we do need paperwork to give us permission to market the house. On the buy side, I believe a lot of agents don't actually have contracts. They were like buyer agency agreements. I've never used one. Again, when it comes to the buyer, I believe in working with amazing people. I don't judge people off income. I'm not one of these agents that only works with luxury clients or only does sales. I also do rentals. I work with investors. I do $200,000 houses. I do $800,000 houses. It doesn't matter. So what I look at when I'm taking on a client is, are they a good person? And am I gonna enjoy my time working with this person? If the answer is yes, then I 100% take it, and then we just have this agreement that, to me, there is no contract, but I do expect loyalty from my clients and honesty, because I invest a lot of my time and energy trying to get them what they want, right? Whether that is to buy a house or sell a house or rent a place or find an investment property, whatever the case is. I invest a lot of my time and energy in getting them the results they need, and I'm working for usually till 10 a.m. or I'll be able to show them a house at 8 a.m. if they need me. If they call me at 1 a.m., I'm up, I'm ready to work, right? So I provide that level of service, and I expect loyalty and honesty in return. The second I feel I'm not getting that, then I walk away. And without the contract, I have the liberty to do that anytime I want. And the final reason that I really don't like using real estate contracts, whether I'm selling the house or I'm helping a buyer, is because in my head, I guess it's my ego or whatever it is, I believe I'm the best agent around, right? So if you're working with the best there is, why would you ever want to go somewhere else, right? So if you have Michael Jordan on your team, why would you ever want to go and play for the Jazz or whatever? I don't know what team that is, but it's like, why would you go to another team if you got Michael Jordan on your side? And I think of myself as Michael Jordan. Now, that may sound crazy to you, and as I'm saying it, it sounds ridiculous to me too. But the reason I think that is because it forces me to be the best agent there is. If I'm the best agent there is, why would my clients go somewhere else, right? And if I'm not the best agent, then my clients have that right to go find someone who's better than me, because at the end of the day, it's looking out for their best interests. So if I believe I'm the best agent, why do I need a contract forcing somebody to work with me? If I'm truly the best, they would want to work with me just out of my skill levels alone, and then take it from there. So those are the reasons why I like to work without any agreements, and just most of them are handshake agreements except when it comes to the sales side, you know, laws require us to get some contracts signed. But there's never a requirement with me, and I love that because it takes away all the pressure on the client side, so we can just have a good time, and that's all there is to it. If you're an agent watching this, I really urge you to do the same thing because people really appreciate it, and they know you're always going to be working hard because they can really let you go anytime, right? So it puts the pressure on you and it takes the pressure off the client, and they're going to be a little bit more at ease without having to be stuck with people. And I've never actually lost a client just because I don't have a contract with them. That's never happened, and I don't think it's going to happen again because my vetting out process is great. I only work with amazing people, and amazing people appreciate my hard work and the effort I put into the deal, so obviously I don't get fired. Except for my first deal. First deal I got fired, but I got hired back 2 days later and sold the place. It was great. Anyhow, and if you're a client watching this, don't be afraid of real estate contracts, especially if you know the agent. There's really nothing to be afraid of. It's a requirement we have. On the buy side, most agents in Illinois do not have a buyer's agent agreement, so if there is one, red flag unless you know the agent. And on the list side, don't sweat it. 3 months, 6 months is a fair way to go. But I don't use them. Some agents will. There is really no right, wrong answer. It's just a personal belief of mine. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, if you need to reach me for any reason, the comments are open. You can send me a private message. I don't know where you're watching this, but you can find me on Instagram. I post daily, ARMG Realty, or you can call me. My cell phone number is all over Facebook. So I don't know where this video is going to be, so I don't want to put it on this video. Other than that, thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.